What's up, you guys? Today in this video I will be compositing this photo in Gimp. The current version of Gimp I'm using is Gimp 2.10.22, as you can see here, which is at the time of this video is the latest version of Gimp, at least as far as I'm aware anyway. And we will be taking this photo from this to this. Alright, now let's get right to it. I've already loaded that picture just so you guys can see the before and after. And now I'm going to select the rest of my images for the composite. Yes, this is one. I'm just going to click and then drag over to my layers panel. And then, yeah, because I want to rotate that. Another way you can import your photos as layers in Gimp would be to go to File and Open as Layers, which will bring up your dialog box, and you can select the images you want to open, and then click the open button. But I'm just doing it like this so I can see which of the photos that I actually highlighted in for this composite. Okay, that's one of them too. As you can see, I'm looking at the stars here. And I'm using, as you can see, is the Windows machine, and I'm using Alt Tab to switch between my windows, and also I'm using my arrow keys to go through the photos, so I don't end up missing one. And yeah, this is let's see, I think this is the last one. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let me adjust the organize these layers in the right way. Whoops, I ended up putting this image in here twice. You just click and then drag to the delete. And this is my base image, so I'm gonna drag it to the bottom. Let's see, which one is okay? That one's on the top. That one's the one that's below it. All right. So that's good. The way you have your layers organized does matter in Gimp, and even if you're working in Photoshop, same principle. Alright, so I'm gonna start by creating my layer mask by right-clicking, add layer mask, and I want let's see, white, which is full opacity. And then, yeah, there we go. And I'm just going to paint out what I don't want. Alright, I'm going to use my bracket keys to increase my brush size. I've got my paintbrush tool selected, and my brush's hardness set to 0.25. This is the softest brush I have. Alright, now I'm going to start painting. Oh, gotta change my the color to white. Yeah, because the saying that photographers have is black conceals, white reveals. So we want to use white to reveal the layer underneath it because it has a better background. And we'll just speed through this, fast forward through this so you guys don't have to see all of this. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna turn the layer off below it so I can see how well I did. Okay, you can see I missed some spots. You definitely want to go back and make sure you got everything, because you don't want any weird haloing going on. Missed another spot. Okay, I'm gonna change my brush to black so I can paint this back out. I'm decreasing my... Oh snap, battery is running low. You got using a lot of processing power here. Oh. Sorry about that, you guys. My laptop died, so I had to try this again whenever I fully charged my laptop. Now I'm back, and well, that's a lesson for you. If you're running Gimp and a capture software, your battery is not gonna hold out as long as it usually would, as was the case here. Because yeah, my laptop was I did do a capture for another video, the improved photography plus review, which yeah, I'll link it up here in the cards. Anyway, yeah, I did do that recording before I'd done this one. So my battery wasn't at full 100% when I started this capture, but I'm back now. So whenever I started my laptop back up, it everything was still up. I saved this, and then I also saved the capture, so nothing was lost. Just my battery died. Anyway, back to this tutorial. All right, let's see. Let me use black and kind of edge. Whoops, undo that. Here we go. I'm just switching my color so I can actually get all of this in. The goal is just to make sure that none of the background shows through, which will create this weird haloing effect. Okay, that's good. And we can see the difference. Well, nothing changed on the bottle really, because we just painted that in on this layer using a layer mask. But now the background, whoops, is in, and I'll correct that later, as you'll see. And now I'm paint in the label, which I'm gonna need to right click and create another layer mask. We're gonna go black, full transparency on this. Oops, didn't change my color. Yep. Oh, okay. The hotkey is X, so I'll just be using that from now on. Let me undo that. Let me undo all of this. Yeah, it is too bright. Well, I guess I could. I can go back in and change the exposure of this label later. You know what? Let me try just adding the selection. Use the select by color. Let's try it. Oh, I need to click on the. Whoa, that's a little too good. Well, I guess we can see what that does. That's weird. Let's undo that. Most of the time in photo editing, you're just gonna have to keep trying until it looks right. It's not an exact science. It's an art form. Scissor select, I think that might be the right tool. Let's see. Nah, never mind. Let's not use that. I'm just going through my different selections and see what I can do. Never mind. I haven't really learned how to use this tool. Alright, let's just go back the old school way. Let me try a harder brush. I'll go back and just refine the edge, so I won't worry about that too much. Alright, let's hide this layer mask and see what we've done. If I can find the button. Disable layer mask. Ooh, yeah, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. And then uncheck that. Here's what we have. You know what? I'm gonna move this layer. I'm using the arrow. Whoops. Okay. Arrow keys. All I'm doing is moving the layer mask. Alright, that's good. I had to do some alignment there. Here's that weird haloing again. Alright, let me shift click so I can see what's. Oh, whoops. I was not painting on the layer mask. Shift click again. Change it to white. Reduce my brush size.
I'm just going to delete the layer mask. Just going to leave that how it is. Yeah. So I'm just going to get rid of this layer. And now, hold on, I'm seeing some weird ghosting kind of effects going on here. Alright, looks good. Clean this up a bit. I think it's pretty good. Alright, that looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and save this for now. And now I'm going to use my heal tool and fix some of these imperfections in the background. Hold Control, click, and then wait, I need to be here. Just got a little spot removing. This one's pretty drastic. For it to work the best, you really have to be pretty close. This is kind of difficult because the gradient of this background is kind of difficult. Let me soften it up some more. There's some dust here. Just use the smudge tool. Yeah, the smudge. Yeah, that's not working. Oh. Okay, this should be I should be using the clone tool. There we go. Sort of. Use a harder brush. Try that smudge tool again. There we go. Soft transition. And also, if you were doing product photography professionally, you'd also want to use a gray card so you can get your white balance just right. Just using the smudge tool to kind of even out the background. Make this look decent. Alright, that looks much better. Let's try using the smudge tool here. Go back to the clone tool. Alright, I guess that looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna do a slight crop to this. Hold on, let me see what my crop is set. Okay, nice. Do I need 4:3. Right. Set the other way. Just make sure this is right. No, it's 3:2. Okay. Let me do a new guide. That way I can get this right. So I'm cropping cropping down a little bit because I had to manually adjust the layers. Whoops, I didn't add current layer only checked, which only crops that layer. Put that guide back. Matter of fact, let me crop in some more, because we don't need that much space above and below the bottle. And the horizon line in the bottle is looking a little bit crooked also. I need to rectify this. I need to rotate this. Just gotta find the unified transform white should work. No, never mind. That's not it. Hold on, I gotta find the tool. Ah, rotate. That's what I'm looking for. Let me pull a guide down. Hold on. Let me undo this, because I need to do this first. And then do the crop. Okay, that looks good. Now let me do the crop. Put the little cross in the center of the bottle. I think it's pretty good. Enter. Enter the selection. And now crop the comp. Okay. What now? Trying to crop down the composition, but it's not working very well. Oh yeah, delete crop pixels. That's it. There we go. And yeah, that's let's add some sharpening. I'm gonna use my preset. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, never mind, I don't have the preset here. There we go. Let me save this. Oops, not save as. Save. Alright, apply layer mask. And now do the sharpening. You'll be able to see this work. This is the layer I need to sharpen. Here we go, that's way too much. Still too much. That's better. The edge is too sharp. Turn up the threshold. And this is just basically to what looks good to your eye. And I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, it looks like the layer shifted again. Hold on. You have to move it. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Is that? Crop it some more. Because I moved the layers. Alright, and that's basically it. Hope you guys like this tutorial. You know, all that stuff that YouTubers always tell you. Like, share, subscribe, and all that. And that has been the composite of this image, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.